Yeah.
I love that you're still willing to learn, that you don't think that you've
absolutely.
made it to a point to where, you know, you can't do certain things. That's just like an actor or an actress that's felt like, oh, I've done my big movie and now I don't need any more acting classes.
A lot of them, yeah.
And it's like, no, you still need to, you know, take time and constantly develop your craft and, you know, make sure that you work hard at it, because
no one's perfect.
Exactly.
Ever in life. Yeah, there's always room for improvement.
I mean, that and you always learn too. You have to be open to want to learn.
Yes. Right.
You know, the greatest of the great, you know, James Cameron, all of them people still are learning. There's a team of people and you learn every day, because you know what? Life changes every day.
Exactly.
We get older and things change. Industry changes. You know, 10 years ago, they weren't online. We weren't having online talk shows. Everything was on TV. So the world wasn't allowed the opportunity to express themselves. It was kind of like a niche, like Hollywood made that decision. And now we've come to a point where we're stepping out of that. So we control what we want to do. So let's control what we put out there.
Right. Definitely. So tell us about your film that you have under your entertainment company.
Well, Moment of Silence was something, I did a Gap commercial. I had a client, Alakazi, who was a fashion designer. He did couture hats like for Britney, for Halle Berry, things of those nature. And he wanted to do a spec for the Gap. So I started producing this Gap commercial. Although we didn't know if it was going to get picked up on Gap or what we were going to do, but last minute the director dropped out. So everybody just kind of like, you had to do it. On that particular shoot, I had an intern from AI, which was Chase Wright. And our chemistry was just like, wow. He was 18 from Montana, like totally opposite backgrounds, like the trailer of Montana, I'm from the inner city. You would never think that we was, and then since then I was like, so I started mentoring him, and then I was like, what are you doing? He was like, nothing. I was like, all right, let's shoot a feature. And he was like, okay. So he got all excited and stuff. So I was like, we're gonna do it in one day. He was like, you can't do a feature in one day, Destin, you're crazy. I said, yeah, no, we can do this. And he was like, no, we can't. I was like, yes, we can. So it took us about 2 weeks to pre-production. We got the crew together. We got the cast together. We did about a week of rehearsal, and we shot this on one day. A 90-minute film in one day. So it's finished editing. Right now, I'm looking at a couple outlets for distribution. It's about two brothers, foster brothers. They go to this church. One of them was molested by the church at a younger age. The other brother kind of was like a gang member. So they go to this film crew is doing a documentary on how the church is the lighthouse of the community. To make a long story short, they capture the suicide live in church. So he holds the church hostage, wants to kill himself, his brother, and the pastor.
Oh, wow.
So throughout this journey, it brings out all of the inner demons of most people who go to church for the escape. So it's kind of like a faith-based, but it's raw. It's right in your face. It doesn't end in a happy ending like what you see with the Tyler Perry pictures. What you typically see. It's about head-on, suicide meets faith, meets religion, meets molestation.
Real life.
It's real life. And it's shot real life. So you would think it actually happened. So it doesn't look like a movie like.
So it's real tangible, relatable.
Exactly, real relatable. It's right in your face. You know, smoking cigarettes in church. You know, the swearing in there. I just went all crazy on this.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So when is that going to be available to view? Is it going to be online or?
Well, right now I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it. Because my goal is to go to every major mega church and screen it. Whether they receive it or not, I don't know. But that's the type of person I am. I'm going to ask. You know, you never get anything till you ask. If not, my website will be up in the next 30 days with it be on it. There's an online network called OVN TV that I'm going to be talking with on Friday to see if I can get it on there and a few other things.
Okay.
I would love to check that out.
Absolutely.
Well, tell us about any future projects that you have going on besides your film. What else do you have working on that we can look forward to?
Well, pretty much I'm going to stick to my films. The next one I'm doing is La Hermanas, which is a family, personal thing. It's about my aunts. It's a true story.
Okay.
I'm working on that. I'm going to write, direct, produce that, and fund that myself as well. The T-shirts, my artist, of course, Trey, look out for her.
Okay.
Hopefully, you know, they win that Grammy.
All right. Well, good luck to them.
Absolutely.
You've got a great thing going on as far as where you're directed towards. You have a lot of motivation. So I see great big things for you, obviously.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So go ahead and tell us your website that you said is going to be up soon, where people can, you know, look at your work, check you out.
Well, right now they can go to www.nsnenow.com. That's my company's website, NSNE Now, which is Never Say Never Entertainment, abbreviated NSNE Now, NOW.com. Or they can go to Electroflash Media or EFMstore.com.
Okay.
Or check me out on Facebook. Everybody's on Facebook.
Everybody's on Facebook.
If you ain't on Facebook, get on it.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a pleasure. You've done some wonderful projects, and we know we're going to see more.
Absolutely. No, thank you, and good luck to the show. And you are wonderful, wonderful hosts. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you at home for watching. Be sure to tune in daily for more great guests and hot topics. I'm Tamara.
I'm Christina.
Thanks for watching. Thank you. That was a great